video. So today, we're good and bad news. I suppose we'll start off with the bad news to end on a good note. So, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, which you should, Love Day Motorsports, go follow. It's just more of a consistent update of kind of what's going on. So starting off with the bad news, guys, I sold the JZX. I put it up for some pretty good money compared to what I paid for it, and I pretty well got it. So I took it. I've never been in a better financial state ever in my life, so that's a plus. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty sad, but you know, it is what it is. I couldn't afford to do anything to it anyway. I'm on $13 back in apprentice wages, so it's going to make it a little bit difficult to put some good money into everything I wanted to do with that car. So today we're about 2 hours out of Adelaide, on the way to Port Augusta. So for you guys that have been around this channel for a while now, you will know this car. A lot of my friends and family will 100% know the car. Yes, I've had a few of them over the years, but this is probably the most significant that everyone kind of knows me for, and the reason why I started this YouTube stuff. So originally I sold it because, one, I had no money, it was casual, I never had weekends off, I just couldn't do anything to it. I had no money, I just couldn't do anything to it. So we're on the way to go buy the car. Yeah, so it's about an hour and 15 minutes till we're up there. Guys, I'm excited. Hopefully you guys aren't too disappointed about the JZX, but it happens. I made some money off it, so any profits, good profits. We'll see when we're up there. Get keen, I'm so excited. I'm fucking that excited, it's not funny. Alrighty guys, so we just loaded the new car on the trailer. So many mixed emotions right now. It's really insane to think what's actually on the back of that trailer now. We're out 3 hours from Adelaide. More than a year on from when I sold the car, and it's back into my possession. So the good thing is I paid less than I sold it for originally. And yeah, I can't wait to show you guys. It's gonna be wicked. It needs so much love. Like, I neglected it, and then 3 owners since have neglected it. So obviously I built it, I sold it to a dude that drifted it twice, blew a tail shaft on it, put a new clutch in it, twin plate, heavy duty. If you can't gather what it is by now, I'm going to show you very, very soon. I'm just going to go to the servo, make sure all the straps are sweet, and we'll get to a good little location we can take some photos and stuff of it. Needs some love, and needs a bit of rewiring, it needs that. The quarter in it is, but yeah, guys, we'll show you more. We'll chat more later. I got a 3.5 hour trek home, so we're gonna get kicking, do some Ks, and then pull over, probably grab some fuel, in probably about an hour or so, so about 100 Ks, and then I can show you the car, guys. So keen. It's different, it's good, but now, like I said, I've got my shed, I got my job, got weekends off, so it's gonna be sick to get back into it. It needs some love, needs a lot of love, but hopefully you guys are keen on content for the new car. So alrighty guys, about 3 hours later, it's definitely dark now. We left Adelaide at 9 o'clock, it is now 6:10. So it's getting pretty dark, but we made it. We're finally at the shed. Super keen to unload this and tell you more about it. It's probably gonna have to be another day, because I've done about 8 hours worth of driving and I can't really be bothered. So I'll give you a quick look. You get the idea. Just drift car, full caged, coilovers, S18 front end. Obviously we backed into a wall. That wasn't me, that was a previous owner. But yeah, get it unloaded and we'll go from there. What's happening, guys? Oh, mama. Well. It's not really a sight for sore eyes, I'll tell you that much. But we got her back. Like I said, guys, I didn't really explain too much last night. I was pretty knackered after many hours worth of driving. So today I'm just going to give you a quick little rundown. I'm going to spin the car around so I get the motor facing this way, and yeah, we can start just tinkering and start cleaning some things up. Let's see if she starts. The lighting in this shed's shocking sometimes. Nothing's changed. Alrighty guys, to get straight to it. I bought this car in 2017. I owned it for 3 years. In that time, we completed a barra swap, start to finish. Me and Mish's Mechanical. We partnered up. Yeah, and we smacked out a pretty budget-built barra swap. So it was NA, naturally aspirated. It was tuned, 170 kilowatt T5. Intake, extractors, B-series pump in the rear. Obviously full cage, coilovers, everything. I'll show you a little bit more, but so like I said, I had this for many years. I sold it about a year ago, and now I've just rebought it. So like I said, I sold the JZX. I had that for about 10 months, or 9 months. So I probably would have sold this more than a year ago, probably a year and a half ago. And yeah, I ended up buying it back. Obviously everything's a mess. Everything's a mess in this car, just like it was when I owned it, but it's a lot worse now. So the plan is, you're probably thinking, why the hell did you buy this back? So in my head, I wanted another drift car. I was looking at 30s, like 30 turbos. I looked at one the other day, one 6K, and I just couldn't justify it. I was like, it's not worth that money. It's pretty well 30 with coilovers, no front end. Anyway, that's another story. It just wasn't worth it in my book. So I put a post on Drift Sales, and for the photo for attention, I used my old car. I used the XR31, and someone's like, oh, this is actually for sale. So I was like, all right, link it to me, because I know it was up for sale a while ago, but I didn't know it was actually still up for sale because I couldn't find it. No one sent it to me that it was up for sale, so no one could find it, no one saw it, or anything like that. And then, pretty well, he tagged me in it, sent me the post, and I just messaged him. I was like, dude, give me your number, I want to have a chat. What's your lowest price? And we had a chat, and he's like, oh, you can come look at it for 6. And I was like, dude, I know what it's like. It's not worth 6. So I went there. I was like, you know what? I'll give you $5,500. I got there, and I didn't know how to feel about it. Not a lot has changed, like the way we've done it, but we've just done it quite poorly. And you can see over the years that it's obviously taken a pretty average turn, and no one's taken care of it. There's no TLC, mean none to it at all. So yeah, I got there. I was like, dude, I can't justify 5.5. Would you say 5? Is it? Nah, he wasn't moving on 5. I was like, dude, come on. Didn't even come with the front driver's seat. So I just said to him, all right, we'll meet in the middle, go 3. So we ended up paying, so we met in the middle, so we ended up paying 5.3 for it. I sold it for 6.5 when I sold it, which is not bad. Obviously the only real different thing is one-piece tail shaft, which they put in, which is a massive bonus, and installed a Matic Stage 1 twin plate clutch, which is also a great thing, and a brand new slave. So at least we know the tail shaft's redone and the clutch is done. We're not gonna have to touch that for a minute. But everything else is pretty well the same except this rear quarter. It's actually pretty bad. It's actually pretty bad. Right, so this part is very, very solid, and he's done a very good job at flattening that out. So we're gonna definitely have to get the hammer out, and it's not just like a quarter where you can just kick it out like that. Stuff will come out. You can see all down there as well. It's just squashed it, lost a light, which are really hard to find now. Same with these bottom bits, super hard to find. But that's drifting. It was gonna happen eventually if I did it or they did it. So it is what it is, but it runs, drives, starts, drives well. The gearbox feels exactly the same, still very tight. Paid a lot of money for that T5, paid like 450 bucks because it was that low K car. Enough chatting shit, guys. In the next video, we're going to probably do a Q&A. Today I'm going to record what I'm doing today and might fit it in with a Q&A. So once I release this video, I'll be posting Q&A, any questions for anything about the swap at all, so people can get a great idea of what they really need, and I'll be kind of doing like a face-to-face with you guys, which is good. So yeah, so we'll roll from there, guys. Not much else I can really say. Glad I got this back. Needs a lot of work though, but now I've got the shed, full-time job. Like I said, I'm in more of a position where I can actually afford to spend time and do things and drift and enjoy it. So it's here for the long run. Like, obviously I bought it back for a reason, so it's here for a long run. We'll give it a good innings, so let's see how it all turns out. So let's get it done.